Hello my beloved people, this is Paul Ziridam, and I told you that my birthday is on 10th October. I would like to share some experience and a brief story about Light for Kids Ministries and where the Lord is leading us. Brethren, my name is Paul Ziridam, a parent to my own daughter and a father to 40 orphans. I grew up in a lower class family and the last born of the 7 children from Sembabule district after 2 districts from Tiana. In 2017, my sister called me to where he used to stay in Tiana so I may complete my certificate studies in a secondary school. I came and we started living together as I go to school in the morning and come back in the evening. One day, when I was coming back from school, along the way on the streets, I saw a man picking a piece of watermelon from a bucket which a younger boy named Dennis, he was 7 years, was holding, moving on the street selling. So I can report some money to where he used to stay, whom I realized after that they were not his own parents. Dennis saw him and he started crying. I came and held his hand and told him, please don't cry. He has just picked one piece of watermelon and told me that for only that one piece, they will beat him to death. I asked him to lead me to his place so I can explain the incident myself because I was an eyewitness of what happened so that they should not punish him. Fortunately, we reached where Dennis used to stay, and Dennis was very desperate and in the fear that he couldn't even manage to talk. So they asked him, where's the money for the sold watermelon? He had only 7 coins. Of that makes 1,400 Ugandan shilling. And they asked him the rest of the money. When he tried to explain, a man slapped him in my presence before I could even greet them. When I tried to talk, they didn't even allow me, and they went ahead and punished Dennis. Meanwhile, I had to tell Dennis to pick all his things and we go to my sister's home. He told me he had nothing in the house to pick, even a single shirt. Imagine. So we went home together and my sister welcomed me and asked me about the little boy. I told her everything and I said, Dennis is our family now. We are going to live with him. She said it's okay, but after the approval of my husband, he was away for work, and when he came back in the evening, he said he can't accommodate someone he doesn't know his whereabouts. So Dennis had to go away night. I had no any other option than going with him because I was the one who brought him to the mess by putting myself in a position that I will help him, yet I don't have anywhere to take him. So that night, I had to go with Dennis. I went with him and took him to a certain church where we slept for a week until the church pastor phoned me and gave us a smaller room around the church. So my education story stopped from there because I had to look after Dennis. I used to go home and get some clothes, food, etc. In my in-laws never cared where I went. My sister did, but I told her that I can't let Dennis alone, so because it was my fault to get him from where he was living, thinking that I would be able to help him. So after a couple of days in the room, when I was away to fetch for what to eat, I found 5 kids in the room with Dennis, imagine, and asked him who are these? He said, these are my friends who are like me. I brought them along with me. I asked him that, are they going to stay with us? He said yes, because at least for us we have where we live. So moved a distance and I thought about what this boy has done, imagine. But I never thought of telling him to chase them away like how my in-laws did. I told him to tell them to go and come another day. the kids refused to go. Oh my God. I accepted the fact that maybe God is giving me a responsibility and a family to look after at this early age, because I was 18 years by then. My church friend got us another room which was a bit bigger. So here the name comes from the children used to say that we have now to sleep in the darkness, because of the streets you have to hide yourself in the dark so you can sleep, because if they find you they will beat you. So they used to call themselves dark children. So I told them that now you know what, you are no longer called the children of the darkness, you are children of the light. So from today we are lightened kids. We have to accept Jesus as our own Savior, and that's the only way we will help ourselves in the light. No more stealing, no more other bad behaviors and other bad activities. So from then, here we are, and Light for Kids Ministry, which I set as an organization to reach out to the orphans, vulnerable, single mothers, and the aged. They need the light. 2.5 million is quite a huge number. Yes, and now this is the sum of the orphans in Uganda. The official definition says that you are an orphan when you do not have parents. But there are also different categories. A half orphan is a child who has lost only one part of their parent, and those who lost both of them are named total orphans. The kids lost everything and are rejected to the help of others, but the resources are often not given because the state cannot afford enough money to build new orphanages or extend the already existing ones. So in fact, there is not enough money. Also, the people dealing with these vulnerable cases are missing. But everybody has the opportunity and the possibility to help these poor kids to change their lives a bit more livelihood. Join us today, please. We are currently having 40 half and total orphans under our care. We need food 3 meals a day, clean water, education, medical attention, clothes, and more so. We need a life based on us. Currently, we are depending on donations, nothing else. But our goal is to become self-sufficient. Nothing we can do as for now, apart from asking for your daily help.